Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm going round two today. To talk about the tree roaches yesterday got me thinking about really some of the unusual animals that are in this world. I mean, and I read something last night on the Daily Bread website that talked about Leviathan and how he frolics in the sea. And, and it kind of got me thinking about God's sense of humor. I've always known, there are some things that you just know that God has. God is love. Sometimes God gets pretty upset with us and likes to do, the flood. I was a little upset. Probably a little more than upset. But he has a sense of humor. I know this. I've experienced it more than once in my life. I mean, seriously, if you know me, and a lot of you out there do, if you know me, you know that there's stuff that happens to me in my life, my family's life, whatever, that you can only attribute to God's sense of humor. There are just those things. But I decided I'd go looking to see what kind of odd creatures God's put on our earth. And it looks like he's done an overabundance in Australia and New Zealand and Tasmania. But we'll get there. Anyway, I pulled up a few things from a couple of websites that were fun to look at. And I don't know if you can see it. Let me move. Aha, there it is. It's my fish tank. And I'm new to the fish hobby and loving it. There's been a few fish, though, that I've kind of looked at and gone, those are fish. And you can get them in a fish store. You can get them in the local fish store here in Texas. In fact, one of the fish that I looked at, I kind of looked at that and went, what is that? It was about this long, that big around, and it had a snout like an elephant. It's called an elephant fish. It's freshwater fish. And it was the coolest fish, and I wanted to get it, and it was $90, and I went, oh, no, I guess I don't want it that bad. But those things get big, really big. Hi, Mona. Hi, Uncle Glenn. Another fish that's freshwater, and I thought it was saltwater, is the axolotl. And I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. That's an axolotl. And they're also known as the Mexican walking fish. They are native to Mexico. And it's a salamander. It's not a fish. And it apparently has never evolved like other salamanders have. They remain aquatic and gilled. So they have their gills, they have their little feeties, and they've got that little bonnet that makes them look really cute. And they sell them here in the fish store, and I don't even ask how much those things are because, I don't think they'd really go really good with my fish right now. Here in Texas, we've got a few really odd creatures. We've got this thing called a chupacabra. I don't know what it looks like. I don't think anybody knows what it looks like. It's more of an urban legend than an actual creature because, like I said, nobody's really ever seen it. And the ones that have seen it, you really have to question their sobriety at the time. Another one that we have is the horned toad. Well, I know it's not just native to here in Texas because when I grew up in Reno, there were horned toads everywhere. We used to call them horny toads. They're also called horned lizards or whatever, but they're little spiky little lizard that just runs around and they spit blood out of their eyes. They shoot blood out of their eyes when they're scared. And that's a little gross, but it was kind of cool at the same time. Here in Texas, they also have something called a ghost-faced bat. Yeah. No, I don't know what that is, and I'm not sure I want to know what that is. I don't like caves because they're closed in, and